Have you ever wondered how you can make your own fufu powder at home? Today, I'll show you step by step how to make fufu powder from cassava and how to cook it perfectly at the end. Let's get straight into it. To make homemade fufu powder, you only need one main ingredient, which is cassava, okay? So when buying cassava, make sure it is fresh, hard, and not watery, okay? Old cassava will give you poor quality fufu. So first, peel the cassava properly. Remove all the brown skin and the inner layer because it can affect the color and taste of your fufu. After peeling, the next thing to do is to cut the cassava into medium-sized chunks, okay? This helps it soak and ferment evenly. After cutting, the next thing to do is to wash the cassava thoroughly in clean water to remove dirt and sand. Next, put the cassava pieces into a clean bowl or bucket and add enough water to fully cover them up. Cover and allow the cassava to soak for 3 to 5 days. During this period, the cassava will ferment and soften, okay? You will notice a slightly sour smell. That's normal. This fermentation is what gives fufu its traditional taste. So now it's time to sieve our cassava mixture into a clean water. Place a sieve over it. Place small portions of the fermented cassava into the sieve and rub gently with your hands, okay? So the smooth paste passes through into the bowl. The raw fibers and hard particles will remain in the sieve. My cassava was not completely soft due to the weather, so instead of discarding it, I spread it into the sun to make another product of cassava, which is cassava flour, also known as lafun. Once you have sieved the cassava and you have obtained the fufu, allow it to sit for a while so the water rises to the top and the thick paste settles at the bottom. Then carefully scoop off the water and transfer the thick paste into a sack. After transferring the thick paste into the sack, tie the mouth of the sack securely, okay? Next, place a heavy object on it to press out all the excess water. Now that some water have gone out of our fufu, the next thing to do is drying it, okay? So break the cassava into smaller chunks and then spread it under the sun for about 2 to 3 days depending on the weather. If you are using an oven, dry on very low heat with the door slightly open. Make sure it dries completely. Any moisture can cause spoilage later. And now this part is very important, okay? Once it is fully dried, do not grind it at all. If you grind it, it will turn into cassava flour, also known as lafun, and that is no longer fufu powder, okay? Grinding will change the texture, it will change the taste. So once it is dry and flaky, leave it exactly like that. That is your real fufu powder right there. Now to prepare your fufu powder is very easy. Take the amount you want to make and transfer it into a bowl. Pour in water and soak it for about 10 to 15 minutes or until it is completely dissolved. After that, take your spatula or spoon and stir everything together until there is no visible lumps in it, okay? After it has dissolved, transfer it into your pot. You can add a little more water depending on what you want your fufu super strong. Add little water, just do what pleases you, okay? Cook your fufu on medium to low heat and stir continuously until it starts to thicken. It's so easy, it's so simple. Just stir until it starts coming together. Cook your fufu until done. You can add more water if you feel it's too thick, and you can add more flour if you feel it's too light, okay? Just do what works for you, and that is it. This fufu powder is perfect for soups like egusi, ogbono, vegetable soup, or even bitter leaf soup, okay? And just like that, your homemade fufu is now ready. Smooth, clean, and delicious. Just enjoy it with any soup you have at home. There's no big deal in it, okay? So if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and follow for more simple homemade food tutorials. See you in the next one. God bless you and bye.